How do we get kids to find the person within them? What's the first baby step that I can think of straight away, just hearing this, giving me a few minutes to think about it, is that teachers, or who's going to be their teacher, you know, they class off 20 or 30, a number that a teacher can handle is what they need to class off, otherwise they need more teachers. So they need to figure that number out and why. And then these teachers, before they start school, they need to have a one-on-one personal conversation with their student. And they talk to their students with some questions and get along with them as well to connect just before they come to the school. So that way they'll know the teacher as well as the little connection that they do, like, oh, I'm going to be your teacher and all that. And it's like a shrink lesson kind of thing. So teachers will have to know a little bit of this. And so I'm going to tell them now, right? And what you need to do is you ask them what they know, right? So you got to find out who their parents were, what they know, what they've been taught, because they'll be like their parents usually, or they could be their individual self. So you need to find out what their parents wanted them to be and what they do and what they relate, and you need to find out what they like. Do they like it, or do the parents like it that you like it? Little bit like that, right? To find out where they're heading and find out what they say. They might tell you a few other little things. So when they first tell you, oh, but I like police officers and it's got nothing to do with their family, that's a good hint that they're heading their own direction. So you go, okay, and you can see where they might be at. What type of help or things that they know if they wanted to be a police officer. Besides the standard. Every teacher has to teach the standard, which is math, English, science, and history. And the way we live, the way society lives. You bang that in and you teach them those things and writing, right? But you also got to teach them that they've got to be themselves throughout this lesson and find themselves. They've got to find themselves, true? But what happens at school? They've got to find themselves out of school or in place time, which is not enough time. And sometimes they've got to do work for their parents or their standard life, clean the room, and the school extra work again, which is teaching them the basics, history and all that, but that's not teaching you who you are. So they're getting minimal help on that, unless their parent helps them with that, which parents could be busy, so a lot of people in the big mass scale do not get that help. So they get lost a lot. That's what I found, and I found a lot of other people are similar. So what do you have to do about that? Connection. Because after you teach them all what you need to do there, they can have a time where they got to be themselves, what they want to do with themselves with the equipment there. So they're into art, they might do a bit of art every day, or if they're into police, they might research police, or they're into, all sorts of things. They got to find what their spare time is good to do, not just play. You don't let them play, right? You go, well, you can't play all your life, can you? We're at school. That's after school stuff, because that's what they do a lot. They play after school, don't they? And so when you're playing, do you find yourself? Occasionally you might, but it doesn't help. It's playtime. It's enjoyment time more than finding yourself. And in that enjoyment time, you may just find yourself, which a lot of people do, because when you're in enjoyment, you can have a high probability of finding yourself. Looks like the fly just got into Black Betty's top web there. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there because there's more to it. It's a big subject, but that gets you going of what you need to do. Now, just see that.
Got out.
It got out, did it? What is it? No, it didn't. No, it's there. Black Betty. It's there, Black Betty. Oh, the little baby's looking at it. It's going to get out now. What, step in? Oh, wow. Black Betty might be full. You coming out, baby? Your web's hopeless. Well, there's one in here, and she hasn't eaten it. Maybe she's done with flies. Yeah, she can see. She might think I'm bugging around with her. The fly's not stupid. So You got out. I'll let you go. It's like, I don't want to die. Get the hell out of there. There you go, buddy. Maybe next time. You did get jammed in a bit, but it's a bit dirty. So, I can see the baby's running around a bit. I might, she's just recently had some food. Maybe Black Betty's like, you're going to clean my web? She hasn't eaten, I think she's pretty full. She didn't eat this one here. It looks like it's landed in there yesterday or something. It's still sort of there. Yeah, she's there. I can see her. I don't know if you can see her on the camera there, but she's right there. She's sitting there. And the babies are running around. Anyway, bye-bye. Little different ending there for you with Black Betty. See ya.